that homely woman you get. Even though no be normal spec. You get not just the yansh with my spec. Normally.
Hey guys, welcome to Trending with Zainab. It's another Bbnaija update video. It's day 18 in the house, and in this video, I'm going to be giving you all the things. We are going to be recapping everything that went down in the house on day 18. Let's dive into the video already. Guys, let's start with Chinwe and Zion. I hate the fact that it seems like I had been right all along. Like my first ever video of these housemates, I actually pointed out the fact that this Chinwe and Zion's relationship is giving fake. And guys, I mean, we're literally seeing everything that's happening. Just look at how Chinwe was talking about Zion the other day when they were having an issue, just basically casting the guy, basically saying that she's the one that does like the financial thing in the relationship. And when Ebuka asked her, she was not upfront about it. Like the things that she even said were even worse than how Ebuka painted it. But the way she has been going these past few days is like Ebuka is the one that wants to spoil her relationship. Like she even carried the drama to Biggie's diaries to her diary session with Biggie, and Biggie specifically told her that don't you think that what you said the things you said were even worse than how Ebuka painted it, but still, she did not take accountability. Anyways, Zion has struck again. I think just the other day, maybe 2 days ago, he was talking about having sex with Chinwe in the house with Femi. And in my head, I'm like, why would you be doing that? Like, why would you be kissing and telling? Like, why are you discussing your relationship sex? It is sexapades with Femi. Like, why? Now, the one that actually or that has actually broke the camel's back is the one he had with Femi this morning. So they were talking about relationships, or rather, he was actually talking about the relationships girls he had dated in the past and all that. And guys, if you know the backstory to Chinwe and Zaya's relationship, you understand. You just have like an insight into what I'm about to say. So, anyways, he was talking about the people he had dated. Then he specifically mentioned that Chinwe is not his type, right? That he would not typically date Chinwe, but he's actually with her because of her ass. I'm like, oh my goodness, like oh my goodness, like oh my goodness, like you're publicly acknowledging the fact that Chinwe is not your type. You're just with her because of her bum bum. Like basically, like come on now. Come on now. Even if you have that in mind, like why are you sharing it with someone that you just met about three weeks ago or even less? Anyway, see, the thing is, for someone who talks too much, right, there will come a time where you would have nothing to say. You would want to talk about yourself. I don't know if that makes sense. Like there'll be nothing to say. The only thing left to say would be you talking about yourself. So that's what Zion is actually doing. Like there's nothing to say again. So he's now talking about himself. And guys, I can bet you that in the following, like that's if they are not evicted, more things will be revealed in the coming days. Like more things will definitely be revealed. Maybe then we can now get the full insight into their relationship, because Chinwe, on the other hand, has given us an insight into the relationship with Zion. And of course, even Zion even mentioned that he was like, oh, Chinwe is a very good girl, very religious, very homely. She always takes care of her family. So that's giving us an insight that this girl is, more like the provider in the relationship. So he wasn't even denying that fact, right? But the fact that you can say openly, publicly, has he forgotten that he's on TV, that is being broadcasted like anyways, yeah, I can't wait to see how things are going to play out. I bet you more secrets would be spilled. This one is just a tip. It's just the tip of the iceberg, guys. Moving on, Biggie had diary sessions with DJ Flo, Suge, Onyeka, I think Ozzy and Shaun as well. And guys, I really loved Suji's diary session. It was so emotional and it was so funny as well. I'll tell you why it was emotional. So in the previous diary session, I think last week, um, Suj had told Biggie that, his sister is pregnant and he would like to know how she's faring. Maybe she has given birth. Just wanted to, get to hear from his people. So Biggie had told him that he would get back to him on that. So this week, today, Suj asked Big Brother for a follow up about his request the other day, and guys, Biggie told him that his sister gave birth to a boy, so he's now an uncle. He has a nephew. There was a way Biggie put it. He said, um, it may seem as though there is it a new handsome boy with no beards in the family. That was really really cute. And guys, before we knew it, Suj just became really emotional. He was tearing up, and it was just really really beautiful to see that. I really really loved his diary session. And for the funny part as well, so him and Topher planned guys, this one is funny. Him and Topher planned to have like a dinner date for the girls. Guys, they're actually matching pairs. Like Nelita girls are dating the Aces boys, right? So they are matching pairs, two matching pairs. So anyway, back to the diary session. So Such was like that him and Topher are planning like a date, and they want Big Brother to kind of help them with the date. So firstly, Big Brother was like, when are they looking at? And Suj was like, they are looking at Friday nights, like the next day, literally. Biggie then asked, like, what do you want to sacrifice for this? Because I mean, Biggie just had like a birthday celebration for Anita just the previous day. And this is um I don't think I've seen like this kind of birthday celebration ever in all of the seasons. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think I've seen it. So Biggie actually went out. Yeah, he went all out for Anita, right? There was cake, there was small chops, flowers, like is it food? There was guys. It was sure like a good time. I have not even seen like a birthday like that being celebrated in Biggie's house, right? And now here you are asking Biggie for more things, like you want a dinner date. Like, how do you intend to pay for that? That's what Biggie was asking. How do you intend to pay for that? What do you want to sacrifice? You just want me to just do like a dinner date? Like, why? Like, I found it like really really funny. I was like, these guys are not serious. Like, even if you want to ask, right, maybe just give Biggie like maybe a week notice, or say, oh, you would like to do it next week, but you're literally coming a day to the day that you want the dinner to be said. Like, come on now, come on now, come on. So Biggie asked him like, what do you want to sacrifice? And he, searched his head, and he was not able to come up with anything. I was like, I thought as much. So, anyways, Biggie told him to go and talk with his partner Topher, and they can come back to him, or Topher can, bring whatever that they want to sacrifice for the dinner date. I'm like, okay, I really cannot wait to see what you guys want to sacrifice for this dinner date, because this is absolutely ridiculous. It was really, really funny. Like, dinner date for Friday, and today is Thursday. Like, are you okay? Anyways, moving on, guys. Moving on to Shaun's diary session. I actually really really like this diary session, if not for anything, for the fact that Shaun took accountability, or some sort of accountability, for the issues or for the rough edges around his partnership, maybe his relationship with Victoria. If you've been watching the show, you would understand. You would have seen that these two people, they are in a partnership, or they are partners, but it's like they are not partners at the same time. So it's kind of weird. So Biggie was asking, as he asked other people about their relationship with their partners in the house, how life has been with their partners in the house as well. So he asked Shaun, and Shaun, he took accountability for it. He said that although they were not off to a great start, but he loves the fact that she's coming out of her shell more, and all that. Then Biggie asked him why. Then he mentioned the fact that they actually had like issues prior to coming into the house, but he didn't mention it, right? He said they had issues prior to coming into the house, so it kind of affected their relationship, which in turn affected their relationship, when they came into the house as well. And first week, where everybody was still kind of should I say, with their partner, low key, spending so much time with their partners that they came into the house with. Sean, on the other hand, was already getting close to Wani, right? So it just left Victoria in a very dark state, like sad state as well, because she's not the type of person that, I mean, quickly opens up to people. So it took her time to kind of open up to people. And although she's doing like a really, really good job, but at the start of the season, I mean, guys, it was literally bad. So Biggie asked him that, don't you think like your relationship with Wani also affected it? Then he answered, I was like, rightfully so, it kind of, affected it as well. But he too, he was down, and he needed someone to uplift his spirit as well. So Wani was uplifting his spirit. So that was why, I mean, he was spending so much time with her, getting close to her, and all of that. But yeah, he's happy that Victoria is gradually coming out of her shell, which is really good for them. Moving on, guys, we had the Law Park task. Law Park, I think it's Arla. It's a product from Arla. Is it Arla Nigeria? Arla Sha, makers of Arla products, Dano, and all of that. So they had a task in the house, very, very interesting task. The housemates were divided into four groups. We had Team Tasty Law Park, Team Law Park Tasty, Team Law Park Indulge, Team Law Park Delight, Team Law Park Premium as well. They had like 3 rounds. The first one was I think charades. They did the charades. The second one was the cooking competition, and the third one was the TV show presentation drama, and all that. And guys, I actually really really loved it. It was really really interesting. Um, Very engaging as well, very engaging and funny as well. And at the end of the day, team Lorpac Premium won the task. For this Lorpac Premium, I actually love their drama presentation. I think for the food, they cooked rice and made is it smoothie and something like that. Maybe bread, maybe pizza bread, something like that. But yeah, they made jollof rice. The people on this team were Sean and his partner Victoria, Double K, that's Kelly Ray and Cassia. We also had the aces as well, that's Topher and Such. I think that's all 6 people. So yeah, they won the task, and I'm really happy for them because I think it's the first win for Shatoria. That's Victoria and Sean. I don't know if it's the first win for the other people. Maybe for Double K, I'm not really sure, but definitely sure for Shatoria. So yeah, happy for them. I actually love their presentation as well. So yeah, it was good. Guys, see, Biggie is angry with these guys, and I mean, I think some of them know it already. Like, Biggie will tell them to do something, maybe move to their garden. Guys, they'll be dragging their feet. Ah, to the extent that Biggie would have to start counting down, and even counting down, some of them still don't take it seriously. So Biggie told them that the punishment or the disobedience is going to be addressed later. So they would definitely be getting some sort of punishment. I don't know, but I think it's really good to kind of reset their brain to show that, I mean, this is not your house. I think there was a point someone mentioned the fact that what Biggie was doing was unfair. I think the competition, probably the timing was too short for them, and somebody voiced out the fact that it was unfair. Biggie had to respond that, who are you to say that Biggie is being unfair in Biggie's house? Like, who are you literally? So anyways, Biggie is angry. I just hope that it doesn't affect their wager, because I mean, Baba is angry already, like he's angry. So there are also like new developments in the house. They've been given, is it stopwatches? I don't know what they call it. Is it watches? Watches to count your steps. So they think they have to do like, is it 200,000 steps in 2 days or there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So I mean, that as well is going to contribute to their wager. Also, like when a certain music comes on, there's all of them are supposed to move to the lounge. Is it the lounge area to come and do like the jumping jacks and all that. So yeah, that as well is going to contribute to their wager as well. Moving on, or rather moving away from that, we have the pool party. So of course, pool party was nice, dancing, ships will locate each other, a lot of drinks, a lot of swimming, a lot of rocking, a lot of dry humping, and all that. good time basically. But after the pool party is the drama. So as usual, they had like a truth or dare session after the pool party. There were different dares. People were daring anyhow. Wani dared Mayor to mention three girls that he's attracted to in the house. Guys, this guy mentioned Ruthie, Nelly, and Handi. Like, why would you do that? Ruthie, Handi, and Nelly. Guys, Ruthie is not in the best of terms with Handi. She's not in the best of terms with Nelly. So it's like he chose the ops. So I mean, if and you know the funny thing, as he was measuring their names, right, the cameraman would move to Ruthie to show us her reaction. And guys, I can tell you one thing, she was not smiling. She was not smiling. It will probably be an issue that they will talk about, but I mean she's not smiling because of I mean the obvious reason, right? So moving on, Ben dared Ozzy to pick a girl who he would like to have sex with in the outside world. And although he was reluctant about it, you know, he has a girl and all that. But at the end of the day, he said he would start with Onyeka. Moving on, Wani as well. I don't know why Wani was like at the front seat. Wani dared Mayor to pick a girl and show us three of his favorite positions, sex positions. And this guy picks, and guys, this guy picks Onyeka. The camera moves to Ruthie's face again. She was wearing shades, but you could literally see her. You could feel the energy on her face. And yeah, he picked Onyeka to do all of that. I don't know why he didn't pick Ruthie anyway. Moving on, Femi was also dared to pick a girl or say the girl that he's most sexually attracted to in the house, and guess who he picks? He picked Handi. I don't know how to feel about that because I know that his guy, that's Mickey the Great, at some point was feeling Handy, right? But I don't know where he's came from. Maybe he's just, he's not. Maybe this is a lie. He's not just being truthful. Moving on, Handy as well is dead to pick three guys that she would like to have sex with outside the house. Handy goes ahead to pick OC, goes ahead to pick TJ and Kelly Ray as well. Now, all of these options, I don't know if they're actually true, guys, because these guys they can be lying about it. We don't know how true it is. Femi dares Anita to kiss Topher for 10 seconds. Guys, 10 seconds. Although there was, they were both fronting. No, I don't even think Topher was fronting. Topher is like ever ready, right? Anita, of course, doing initial gra, but when they eventually started kissing, they said 10 seconds. So, I mean, this thing reached 20 seconds. I'm like, gradually, we're getting there. Gradually, we're getting there. The kiss was hot, guys. It was hot. That's what I can tell you. Moving on, Ben was also there to pick three girls that he would like to have sex with outside the house. And guess who he picks? He picks Handy, he picks Victoria, and he picks Nelly. According to him, he said for the experience. This Ben is a madman. Like literally. Then Ben dares Shaun to pick three ladies he wants to have sex with outside the house. Guys, if not for anything, I know that these particular options that Shaun picked is a lie. Is a lie. You know why? At some point, I think maybe last 2 weeks or thereabouts, they were talking about girls that probably had the best face cards and whatnot. And I think someone mentioned Anita. Then Shaun specifically told them, I mean, in his words, was like, you guys rate her like that. So, I mean, I don't know where this particular one is coming from. So, anyways, Ben dares Shaun to pick three ladies he wants to have sex with or he would like to have sex with outside the house. He mentions Chizoba, he mentions DJ Flo, and he mentions Anita. And like to also support my own belief, OC, I think one of the by the way twins was like, no, this guy is lying. Like he's not being truthful. He's not being truthful. And guys, I actually agree to a very large extent. Anyways, I think at some point Anita was even dared to is it rock to rock Topher. And guys, Topher felt it. Even the housemates were telling him to, is he stand up? He could not stand up. He had to use a scarf. Like the guy was already hard. Anyways, a lot of other dares here and there, here and there. It was really fun and really interesting as well. So apparently there is drama going on in the house between Ben and Chizoba and Toby Forge. I think in the beginning, I think in the first 2 weeks, Toby Forge actually showed interest in Cassia. But I mean, as we could see, Cassia was not moving on, guys. So it's like there's a drama, there's something going on between Ben, Chizoba, and Toby Forge. In the coming, I said the coming weeks, in the beginning, I think in the first week or maybe second week, right? Toby Forge was really showing interest in Cassia, telling her that he likes her, giving her like lyrics and all that. Guys, bear this in mind. You know, if you go to Toby Forge's Instagram page, you will know that this guy is probably not serious because what he does on a daily basis, like outside the house, is basically approach girls and give them pickup lines and use hilarious pickup lines on them. So this is something that he's used to. So all this his escapades in the house, to be honest, is giving fake, right? Is giving maybe for the game and all that, which is fine, right? So, anyways, like I said, there is come some kind of incoming drama between them. So apparently, Ben was no, not Ben now. Toby Forge was interested with Cassia, but Cassia, knowing that she's married, cannot be forthcoming for him, right? But of course, she didn't tell him that. It's only the viewers that know that. But I mean, he was not feeling that she was being responsive anymore. So he started feeling, if he started feeling, what's her name now, Chizoba. So Chizoba and Ben are sort of close. Um, about to be a ship, if I can say that. But yeah, they're really close. So apparently, Toby Ford had gone to Ben. I think had asked him if he was interested in Chizoba, that he likes Chizoba and all that. So, anyways, I mean, they found it really weird because only you, how many girls like this, like that. So they found it like really funny, and yeah, it's just like small talks here and there, and I can't wait to actually see the full blown conversation whenever it happens. Yeah, that's it, guys. Day 18 was fun. How did you enjoy the video? Did you enjoy it? Let me know in the comment section below. If you did, like this video, subscribe, comment. I would love to read from you. What are your thoughts as well? Thank you so much for watching. And I can say that Shaun is actually the housemate that is enjoying the most this season. Like he gets food, like food is not his problem. He gets kisses, he gets twerks, he gets like whatever he wants, he gets basically in that house. So guy is having a time of his life in that house, guys. Wanni ex Handi are treating that guy so well. So yeah, he's enjoying his life. Unjai ore. Do you understand? So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.